My boyfriend of 3 years, who I have loved the most and I have trusted the most, and I didn't think for a second in my life that he would do something like this to me, has cheated on me with several people on Tinder. And I just found it last week. It was heartbreaking, but this video is about how to deal with this heartbreak and how to deal with a breakup. Hi, my name is Donya and welcome to my channel. Do you remember the first time that I have made this channel and I have posted? It was a video about how do I wanna build my life in 2026 for good. And I kind of didn't because I stopped posting. It was just that single video and I was dealing with other things in my life. And then this breakup happened. And I think this is a present that God gave me to focus on what I really wanted to for a long, long time and finally do it. So here we are. In this video, I'm gonna tell you how to deal with a breakup as soon as possible and how to heal yourself, how to heal your soul and heart as soon as possible for good. So please be with me. First thing first, please take a paper and start writing down every single negative behavior and point that you have experienced in this relationship and every single negative behavior that this person had and everything that he had wrong to you. And please be generous. Write every single one down. Our brain always is triggering us. Why? Because it is reminding us to the positive effects, to the positive side of the relationship, because it's kind of better for us. Like it makes us feel better. It's like at least it's the point of the brain think if he remember the positive side of the relationship you're gonna feel better, but it's not like this. So every time that you start to think about the positive side of the relationship, that's actually wrong most of the times because they're not truths. You're not seeing the truth at this moment. You're not seeing the negative parts at this moment. What was the truth? You can sit down, open this paper, and see it again. And every time, please ask yourself, do you want to really be with this man? Do you want this man to be the father of your child? Or do you want this man to marry you? Do you really want to cry every single birthday? Do you want to be with a man who cannot be with you in your hard times? Who just leave when everything gets hard? Do you want to be with a cheater? I don't think so. Just ask it and be honest with yourself. You don't want to be in this relationship. You deserve better. You deserve so much better. And I needed to tell you about cheating. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's the truth. They're not gonna change. Men don't change for women. Guys, men don't change for the women, they change for men. They just wanna show themselves to other men. They don't change for you. So don't think that you can go in the life of a man and you can fix him because it's not the truth. You're not gonna fix anything. You're gonna be heartbroken and then you need to work on yourself to be better again. Next part. Now I want you to go and remove him from every social media that you have, from WhatsApp or from Instagram. I want you to don't check on him. Every time that you check on him, you will understand that you are here sitting and crying and cannot leave, cannot eat, or cannot sleep, and he doesn't care at all. He's going on with the cheating, with being with other girls, with just doing that stuff and doing that shit. You will understand it and you will be more heartbroken. But trust me, your day one is gonna be their second month. They will understand what they did lose, they will understand it. They're trying to feel that that empty seat, that hole with other people, with hooking up, but it's not going to be better. They're not going to feel better. They will understand, and it's just a matter of time. They will go on and they see that every time that they sleep with another woman, or every time that they do this shit, they're gonna feel much worse. And you here, girl, you sit down, you work on yourself, you go to the gym, you go running, because running is the best meditation that you can do when you're heartbroken, I promise. You go run every day and you have a glow up, I promise you. The best glow up of every woman's life is after the breakup. You're gonna look much better. Your life is gonna be much better. You're gonna earn money better. Don't worry. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about anything, because I promise you that it's gonna be so much better if you focus on yourself. Every single day, please wake up, meditate, try to write down your opinions. Try just buy a notebook for yourself and try to write everything that comes to your mind. It's the best thing that can ever happen after the breakup. And then you go to the gym. Yeah? You train. And you try to focus on the business that you always wanted to have. And I promise you, everything will be better. The next thing that you need to understand is he's gone forever. It's done. Girl, don't wait for him to come back. Don't wait for his apologize. What is the point? You're waiting him to write down that he's apologizing, he's sorry that he has done. He knew exactly what he's doing to you and he did it anyway. He knew how would it hurt you and he did it anyways. My ex, he knew how hard my life is. And he knew how much I loved him. And he knew that I have trusted him so hard. And it was so hard for me to trust, but I did it. And he did it anyway. He knew the darkness that he's gonna take to my life, and he did it anyway. So don't forget that you don't need to wait for them to come back. You need to start to think it's over. It's over. It's over forever. Maybe they come back. I mean, like, karma is a bitch. Every time they come back. It's proven to me. Maybe he don't. It doesn't matter. You just need to understand that you need to focus on yourself, on your career, and on your beauty. Because, girl, we won't waste our time, our attention, and our love for people that don't deserve it. Once you have sit down and you have learned from this lesson, because every person has a time, they come to us and maybe they go, maybe they're the right person. Once you learn your lesson, you will experience a better life. You will find a better person. You will find the real one. But once you learned from your lesson, if you try to hook up with other, if you just like install the Tinder, because I have installed and I felt shit, I didn't want to talk with anybody, and I just understood that I need to sit down, I need to focus on myself, and everything that I always wanted to build. I need to focus on my soul, and I need to learn from this lesson and understand what was the point of this person being in my life. Which lesson did I really need to learn? And once I learned it, your life is gonna change for good forever. Promise me. And promise me, it's a matter of time. If you work on yourself, everything is gonna be better. And last thing that I wanna talk about is, if you were a lover, the lover always win. It doesn't matter if they cheat, it doesn't matter if they have done shits. ton of shit to you, it doesn't matter. Because lovers always win, because you have this love in you and you have experienced it, and if you had it, you still have it and you can give it still. But they have a big hole in their soul, and they hook up, they drink, they just do several shits. They're not gonna be better. They will do it to the next person. They will do it to the next person, and if they don't settle down, if they don't sit down and try to learn from what they did, they do it again, and in the future, God will punch them back. Promise me. Please be better with yourself. Please start to love yourself. Fix the relationship with your body, with your soul, and try to be closer with the God. It will help you out so much, I promise. And if you're struggling really, and you don't have any person, you can write me down in the comments. I try to help you, and if you're gonna be so much better, I promise. And I don't get any money for that. So love you guys. If you have any questions, please write me down. Love you. Bye.